Hey guys, it's Bro from F Player, and today we will be reading SCP-3008 article. So I'm writing this document into what I can only assume is my sudden descent into insanity. I can't possibly be that bad of a navigator, and yet as I write this, I've been trapped in IKEA for 2 days. I haven't seen another person in the entire time I've been here. I thought it was a prank at first. Turn the place into a maze, get all the people out, and see how long it takes me to get lost. Then, everyone has a good old laugh. Realized that wasn't the case when I tried to backtrack. Everything has changed, so I ended up lost. Instead of the exit, there was just row after row of bookcases. So I'm trapped in IKEA. It's like a setup for a bad joke. The lights went out at 10 p.m. Nearly gave me a goddamn heart attack. The loud electrical thunk sound, and then the pitch blackness. Places full of beds though, and my phone has a torch on it, but no damn signal. So I found a bed and went to sleep. Spent most of the day trying to find my way out with no luck. But did find a restaurant serving those meatballs though, so at least I won't starve. That's probably the punchline to a bad joke. Anyways, they were still warm and fresh, but I haven't seen anyone around them who cooked them. Maybe my way back from the beds before the lights cut out again. And it's too dark to search with them all. It's 9:10 a.m. right now. The lights came back on a while ago. I'm sure I haven't searched the entire area, but I came back now, and the exit obviously isn't there, so I'm going to pick a direction and hope for the best. Day 3 of my magical IKEA mystery adventure. If I wasn't sure that there was something seriously weird about this place before, I am now. Walked for 3 hours and for more or less seriously weird about this. There was a less in a straight line and tried to IKEA joke right here. Before I came across a ladder next to one of those huge stock shows they have there. Climbed up to get my bearings, and it looks like the place just stretched on forever. Like that theme from The Lion King, but instead of trees and grass, it was all shelves and crap. I did not see a person moving not too far though, so I headed over. Thought it was a staff member at first, but it was wearing the uniform, and hell, maybe it was one of those freakish tall 7 feet tall monsters with long arms and short legs and no faces, or the kind of thing that they want working at the super IKEA. Damn thing completely ignored me though, and with no eyes or ears, I can't even be sure that it knew I was there. Though I thought about shoving it or something to get its attention, but its hands were big enough to crush a watermelon, so I decided against it, and it just kept on moving along. Eventually, I lost sight of it, so I decided to carry on the way I was going. Anyway, there was no comfy beds tonight. Looks like I've entered the improbably hard multi-table section of the store. I guess I'll have to make my way, with some bunched up tablecloths. Phone battery died during the day too. Didn't work anyway, but I feel like I lost some valuable lifeline. You ever see one of those cartoons where they go to doors in a hallway and they just pop out another door in the same hallway? That's how I feel right now. I have seen nothing but the same identical bookshelf for 2 days now. Just row after row of them. I mean, come on. I love books as much as the next guy, but this is excessive. Now I'm obviously still moving forward though. But you can see the sign saying overhead passing by. Too bad no one say exit. Not sure I was addressing that question though. Let's say that it was a practice for an autobiography that I was going to write when I get out of here. I'll call it a perfectly normal trip to a really old IKEA if I ever get out. Finally, I found some other people. Yeah, it turns out I'm not the only poor guy trapped in here. Luckily for me, I guess it's my sixth night here. Two of those stafflings came out at me in the dark, different from the last one I saw, but still messed up. Heard them coming, and they said the store was closed and I had to leave the building. All nice and polite, like, sure, I don't know what part was weirder, but they didn't have mouths, or their parents. I'm not sure what part was weirder. They didn't have mouths, or they were apparently trying to kill me while they were saying it. Came at me like rapid dogs, so I legged it, sprinting down through IKEA in the dark like a goddamn madman. I saw it when another cleared down those giant stock shelves, all lit up with torches and floodlights. They built a whole town in there. Got a massive wall built out of shelves and beds and tables and whatever else. I swear to God, it was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Anyways, they saw me coming, or maybe they heard my girlish, manly bellows from fear. Because they had a gate opening, and for two people were hiding me in. Heard that the staff thing slam into the gate behind me. Slam into the gate behind me after it closed. So politely informed us that the store was closed. They wandered off eventually, though. They called it Town Exchange because that's what it said on the sign hanging from the ceiling, directly above it. Exchange and returns. All lit up against the night and using lights that they found and plugged into the power lines. And there were beds and phone and people, over 50 wonderful people in a regular-sized land with a full set of facial features. Now it's my 7th night here, and the first one not spent in darkness. A full week living in IKEA. There's probably a TV show about that somewhere. Now I'm around other people. I'm starting to feel more normal. Maybe normal isn't the word, but after a week, I'm only sound of my own footsteps for company. I was becoming increasingly sure that I was just gonna go nuts. That I was tied up to some padded room somewhere, banging my head against the wall. But no, I feel quite sane now. Thank you very much. Apparently, there are other towns out there. Some with more people, some with less. I thought that was fairly mind-boggling. How can you have that many people missing while no one noticing? Surely someone has to be noticed that everyone that goes to IKEA seems to goddamn vanish. Or maybe it's not everyone. Maybe we're just the lucky ones. The people here I just call those staff monitor things the staff. Apparently, they're fine during the day, minding their own business, walking the aisles. As soon as they turn lights go out, they go goddamn bonkers. So during the day, people go to find food and water and whatever else they need. Apparently, there's restaurants and shops around. They randomly get restocked, and no one knows how. Maybe the staff do it. Apparently, they randomly get restocked. No one knows. Maybe the staff do it. Apparently, they are very good at their jobs, though, because restocking sometimes takes a while, which means that the food needs to be rationed. Even when you're so busy chasing people around in the dark, they get more done. Anyway, the night comes and the staff go nuts. And everyone holds inside the walls. Apparently, it's the same everywhere in this place. Whatever this place is, the IKEA, from the Winans, all other IKEA spraying. Or maybe it's also just a regular IKEA, and it's just some fever dream part on my mind, numbing boredom. Who knows? I've been here for 10 days now. Most of the people I've asked had stopped keeping track a long time ago. One guy, Chris, he said that he's been here for years, intelligible scribbles. Apparently, there are rumors about people who do manage to get out, and people who see the exit to only have it vanish before their eyes. I have the feeling everyone believes that, but I do. Explain how you got stuck here in the first place. Sort of. And I mean, come on, staff monsters, row after row after endless row of high-quality Swedish furniture. I don't know that they find disappearing door so hard to believe. Anyway, I went out scavenging for food in a nearby shop with Sandra and Jerry today. Once learned about the landmark for this place, it's not so hard to navigate. The overhead signs help a lot, but there are some others not too far in the distance. A huge section of those giant stock shelves has collapsed against each other. Another of the way the east we assumed which east anyway. Apparently that gate didn't show compasses. It's some kind of tower that looks like it's made of wood. Reaches all the way to the ceiling. Maybe we're trying to get a break. Some people trying to break through the roof. Lights up all night, so there must be people there. But it's apparently a few days walk, which must be miles away. So no one there really knows how for sure. Apparently, incredible luck sleeping out here for a week, getting ripped to bits by staff. That's me. Lucky, lucky, lucky. We found some food in the shop. Yes, staff restocked it during the night, which was nice of them. There was a telephone on the wall, so I figured out I'd try it out. It was a voice at the other end that was talking nonsense. Random words strung together with no real meaning. Ever seen a video of someone with Asperger? Kind of sounded like that. Didn't answer me when I spoke to them anyway. Stranger since the phones here all the same. Oops, asking the journal questions again. This is the last two paragraphs I'm going to read. I think that last night the ceiling on this place is pretty high, and as far as anyone can tell, it goes on forever. Shouldn't be kind of weather in here? I'm sure I can read about some NASA building that was so big it had its own weather patterns, like clouds and stuff. This place is definitely bigger than that, but now I'm pretty sure I've never felt so much temperature change in here. I'll add it to the grand list of weird BS. The staff detective exchange last night. Must have been 20 or 30 of them, all asking us to leave the store calmly as you like. Like trying to smash the walls down with their bare hands. Apparently that's what happens pretty regularly, so everyone is prepared for it. Knives in the restaurants, one more blades and ready to hatchet, a fire axe. One guy I haven't noticed before, suspiciously, so we could stab out the staff when they attacked. Took a couple down of them myself. I didn't seem to bleed, which is weird. They go down as easily as a regular person when you start sticking holes into them. They had to haul bodies away in the morning. Apparently, the dead ones will attract more at night, so I had to get them away from the exchange. We had a couple of those trolley things to move around big boxes around, so we loaded them up and took them over to pick up. Apparently, people just named everything in here after what sign is hanging overhead. Pick up what's grizzly. Pick up what's grizzly. There was hundreds and maybe thousands of dead stuff all piled up. There was no smell, which was the best blessing. Apparently, in addition to not bleeding, those things don't rot either. My curiosity got the better of me while they were unloading them, so I took a look at one no cut up ones. They were just skin or something that looked like skin all the way through. No muscle, no bone, no organs. Are they even really alive in the first place? They certainly seem like they have bones when they're moving around, pounding on the walls, and maybe I felt more resistance to skin and knives when I went through the night. Maybe when something happens, when they die, just one or more, or having a creasing of the weird crap that goes on here, I guess. Well, that is the end of SCP-3008's journal, or someone's journal in 3008-1.